I know. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. Because I bring this up. I want to say this real quick. In my area, St. Louis, Missouri, the Show Me State, in my area, there was a man who was just like many of us do. We take out the garbage. Raise your hand. How many of you take out the garbage? You go to your kitchen, you go wherever your garbage build up, you empty the trash can, you go outside to take it out to the main trash, where the garbage people can pick up the trash. That's all he was doing. That's all he was doing, was taking out the trash. He was shot and killed taking out the garbage. There was a man visiting from another state, the East Coast, staying with friends. His car caught on fire. He thought that because his car was a hybrid car, and in recent months, some of these cars have been recalled for catching on fire themselves, catching on fire. So he thought, wow, my car was one of the ones that self-engulfed in flames. They take a look at the security camera, and guess what? Somebody intentionally, probably don't even know this man, he's from out of town, decided to throw gas on his car and set it ablaze. And now, how long has it been since the Buffalo, New York mass shooting? How long has it been? Has it been 2 weeks? 3? And now, breaking news is in Texas, not too far from San Antonio, Texas. I believe I've been to this place before, driving trucks. Breaking news is 1 teacher dead, 14 children dead, and the 18-year-old shooter was killed by police. And there are several children in the hospital. So it's my fault. And I should not say, and I should not challenge, that God has failed all these people. God has failed these little children, these babies, this teacher who was simply in the school trying to teach, this man taking out the garbage, shot to death, and even this person whose car set on fire unprovoked. It's my fault. There are those who would get angry at me because I say that God has failed and continues to fail. So within the span of just a few weeks, how many people just in this have been murdered, let alone the people that we don't know anything about every day? And don't you know, you can be killed in church. Do you know? Well, if you don't know, I'm going to tell you. I myself, I was threatened in a Muslim mosque, one of Louis Farrakhan's Muslim mosque. I brought out guests, trying to be nice, trying to be a brother, bringing out guests, buying their products, but that's not enough. And I was threatened with physical assault 2 times. They say 3 strikes you're out. So I have no intent and had no intent to try to be a brother to those who are not brotherly. What does all this? This is religion. This is religion. Radical, wicked ass people. Now, I'm not going to sit back here. I'm not going to say all, but you need to get out of it. You need to leave this stuff alone. It's very clear that God does not exist. This is why God does not do anything. And of course, there will be those who will make excuses like you always do. Well, God has a plan. We can't comprehend the power of God, the wisdom of God. God never does anything. You mean to tell me everything that happens is some kind of divine plan? And we never find out what that plan, what that ultimate knowledge is. We never find that out. We just make excuses for God. Well, there's no excuse, because either God does not exist or God has no power. It's either one or the other. Clearly, God has no power. If you can create the sun, the moon, the stars, and you give this unseen power, this supreme being, all this being has all this power, then why can't they, or why can't this being save 14 children? I was told that God knows what's going to happen before it happens. That makes things even worse. Why would God sit around and let innocent children be killed? I'm telling you, it's a lie. All of you people that talk all that God spirituality, bull doo-doo, you're a bunch of liars. You can show no clear, convincing, and overwhelming evidence about no spiritual realm, no spiritual nothing, that God exists, demons and spooks and spirits and gremlins and what all this garbage that you believe in. It's all lies. And then you're going to tell these children, after they hear about this horrific act, you're going to tell them about God. You keep passing down this lie from generation to generation. It's outrageous lies. All religion is lies. Spirituality is lies. All of it is fantasy and fairy tales. God does nothing to protect you. None of you. At no time. Excuse making. God has never done anything for anyone because God does not exist. We need to stop telling this lie. It's outrageous lies. And we're going to go to church and pray for the little 14-year-old babies and the teacher and the man that was taking out the garbage. Oh, things don't get better. You keep telling this damn lie. So in your religion, in Christianity, I was taught to pray. Although I live in the valley of the shadow of death, something to that effect. I'm paraphrasing. We live in the valley of the shadow of death. I will fear no evil. That's a lie. Christians have guns. Muslims have guns and bombs and grenades. You do fear death. Because you better pick up a knife or a gun or something, because you know your God ain't going to do a damn thing for you. You're a bunch of hypocrites. You do fear evil. That's why you lock your house, lock your car. That's why you lock your internet site up. All these passwords. Because you do fear. I told us not too long ago how comfortable we've become. The United States of America is a violent nation. It was built on violence. What do you expect when you allow and give your citizens all these guns at the same time? What is it? You can't win for losing, because if the citizens don't have guns, don't have some kind of way to protect themselves, then you have corruption in government. You can't win for losing. Everybody, this is foul. But it goes to show again, over and over again, God doesn't exist, or God has no power. You can come to this video, which I doubt they will, because regardless to what you see on the views, a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of them, more than you think, know about Angel Snub Nub 7. They're not going to come here and bring their religious garbage on this platform. They're not going to do that, making excuses for Yashara, Jesus, Allah, whatever these gods is. This God do not protect nobody. That's why you fear as you walk in the valley of the shadow of death. 14 children killed. You're not 14. 14 children killed a teacher. We live in a jungle. I'm not asking us to be paranoid. I'm not asking us to be fearful. However, it's a way that you carry yourself when you're going through a jungle. Because there's always dangerous creatures in the jungle. Dangerous snakes, lizards, even frogs are dangerous in the jungle. Everything is not what it seems. And so in my conclusion, another scandal with children involving one of these large Baptist church organizations, been keeping secrets, molesting children, both Baptists. These religions, these people, they rape, they murder, they assault. There are YouTube videos, and we won't say nothing. We talk about the Catholic Church, but it's really all religious garbage. They're doing something. Raping women, murder, selling drugs, cheating, lying, slander, gossip. You want to keep passing these lies down to the children. You should be ashamed of yourself, because they're easy victims. Telling these babies these outrageous lies about God. God ain't going to do a damn thing for them. And hopefully they will learn very quickly that it's all lies. May these people, if it's possible, rest in peace. It's a damn